To be honest, I wasn't planning to compare Armored Core to Souls at all. Being that I have really no experience with the series and simply just looking from a Souls fan outside perspective, Armored Core 6 looks like a fun game and like a competent worthy sequel, and with From Software just at the height of their success and development wizardry, I'm confident Armored Core fans will be happy. I'd have stopped there and moved on. However, there have been some interesting developments. Previews of Armored Core 6 are surfacing, and big Souls creators such as Vati, Iron Pineapple, and Zeostorm are sharing their thoughts and surprisingly, or maybe not so surprisingly, are comparing Armored Core 6 to Souls in some ways. So let's run through a few of them. According to VatiVidya, the lock-on system has had some changes that are more in line with Souls games. He visually broke down how you can go from in the air with a soft lock-on to the ground with a hard lock-on, where players can manually switch between enemies, making a more focused attack. Vati confirmed this is new for the Armored Core series because in the past, only soft lock-on seemed to be the case, where missiles and shots were sent out to divide evenly between enemies. Now you can telegraph your attacks a bit more, with much more of a methodical type of gameplay, which can remind players of Souls because that is what Souls combat is known for: methodical, telegraphed, and with precise lock-on. Another major Souls comparison is Armored Core 6 having an Estus Flask type of system, where you're able to heal your mech, which was not there before in the series. According to these influencers, this is a pretty big new addition, and probably the easiest to compare to our favorite Souls games. Another major comparison is the staggering of the enemies, as you can see that there are bars here around the enemies that build up as you attack, until they're staggered and you're able to deal massive damage to take them out. This clip specifically shows a staggered enemy and the player kicking them at a great distance, taking them out of the picture. This, of course, can be compared to Sekiro, where you have a posture meter that built up on the enemy until they were staggered and able to be defeated with an execution. Overall, the more I look at Armored 6 gameplay, it looks downright good and fun to play, but also I can see where the pacing, the overall combat telegraphing of the enemies, the lock-on, and the overall speed of the game can look familiar. It just looks like a From Software game, and I really do hope that Armored Core fans like the changes and it all works out in the way of this is an Armored Core for today, and with all of From Software's success with Souls, they're going to bring in some Souls seasoning, but not in the way that completely takes away the Armored Core identity. I have confidence that this will be the case, much like a Sekiro situation, in the sense that it's got the Souls inspiration in ways, but overall it's a very different game. Because those who know that Sekiro is not a Souls game. And when we play Armored Core, I feel that will happen too, in a bigger way, because obviously these are mechs, and the theme, the enemies, and the environments are very different. Having some great things that FromSoft has learned recently and used in their recent successes, I think will play in their favor here and make the Armored Core universe better. I'm looking forward to playing and seeing for myself how it feels, but until then, it'll be interesting to see more previews and anticipation for the game come out. I'm curious to see more unfold about this game and how it's going to be received, not just by Armored Core vets and people who really are looking forward to this sequel, but also the Souls community as well, who are going to be playing this series for the first time. It's going to be interesting for sure. But that's my thoughts on all of this. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Do you see Souls in this gameplay? Are people reaching? Let me know. And thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and sub if you're new. If you want to see more Souls content, I do it weekly, and I appreciate all of the support. Thank you so much. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.